Hi everyone, I'm Camilla. Welcome to lockdown number 3. So at the moment we can't really do very much, we can't get out and compete. So I've said I'll do a few videos. Something that people have asked me to do is just talk about videoing tests for online dressage competitions. So there are 2 main platforms that I like to use, and that's Dressage Anywhere and eRiders. You don't need much. You need an arena, you need some letters. Even if you write some letters on some cones or buckets, that's enough to set the arena out. You can find arena details online. If you Google dressage arenas, it tells you how to set them up. Yeah, I'm lucky enough that I do have a 20 by 60 school at home where I train. Here we go. Maybe I should stand this way. But you don't need a 20 by 60. Both online platforms do short arena tests and long arena tests from intro up to advanced. So yeah, that's how we get started. You can go to their website, it's easy enough to find. Yeah, so all you really need is your horse and somebody willing to video. They don't need to be too tech savvy. They need to know how to zoom in and zoom out gradually. And we always need to make sure that we video from letter C. So your video man, cameraman needs to stand at C. I'm going to turn this way again. So I'm standing at C. You can probably see A at the other end. So this way we get a judge's point of view, which is how the judge judges you. It's a really good training tool, even if you don't send your videos in to be judged. It's a great way to be able to see yourself from a judge's point of view. Yeah, so TAC needs to be BD legal. So from intro to elementary, we need to have BD legal snaffle, bridle. I think you need to wear gloves. You can find all those rules probably on the Dressage Anywhere website. You can wear boots. That's one thing you can do. You can put boots over each boots on. Wear something nice and bright and colourful. You might get a dull day where you might get a black horse on a dark, dull day, which we're getting a lot of those at the moment. Unfortunately, we don't seem to be getting a lot of sunshine, do we? So yeah, wear something nice and bright, white boots, white saddlecloth, or maybe a bright pink saddlecloth, bright pink boots, just something so the judge can see you. So also you need to video in landscape style, which is when you turn your phone around on its side. You don't want to video in portrait, which is when you hold your phone upright. The judge doesn't get a very good view, and the screen is very small that way. So yeah, so let's get videoing. Try to video your test all in one go. I know a lot of us get halfway through the test and go, oh no, I've made a mistake, it's gone wrong, oh my horse broke. Try to carry on. You might find that the rest of the test looks absolutely amazing, and that might be one mistake throughout the whole test. You know, when you go out competing, these things are going to happen. We're going to make mistakes. We're going to get our 8s, we're going to get our 7.5s, and then we might get a 3 or a 2. But, you know, try to get used to using this as a really good training tool, and yeah, get practicing that way. So this is Denise on Nemo. As you can see, I am standing at C. I tend to like to stand on a old feed manger because it just gives me a bit of height and better view at sea. So there we go. A bit precarious, I know, but it does the trick. And as you can see at the moment, Denise is a little dot in the distance. So what I suggest is that when she's far away, you can just zoom in slightly, make sure you can see the whole arena. So the judge can see the movements that your rider is making, and then as she gets closer you can zoom in, so you can see, but we can still see the whole of Denise splashing through the puddle here. And then as she starts to go away, you can start to zoom in a little bit so that you can see Nemo a little bit bigger. There we go, so you can see that she's just ridden a 10-meter circle, and you can see the whole thing. What I mean by don't zoom in too much is don't zoom in so much that the judge then can't see the arena. And don't make any sudden jerky movements either, because that's really horrible to watch. So before you just start, make sure your rider's ready to go, make sure your cameraman's ready to go. So Denise, are you ready to start? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna start filming. Let's go. So here we go. And just remember, no outside assistance. So we're just doing filming for the video here. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit. And then as she comes towards you, you can just zoom out a fraction so that you can see the whole of the centre line. And there we go. So unfortunately, due to COVID restrictions, you can probably not have a reader right now. We're only obviously allowed to have one-to-one sessions, so it will be just you and your cameraman. So I don't think that's a bad thing, because I think the better you know your test, the more you can focus on riding your horse and not worrying about where you're going. Lastly, have fun riding through those tests. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to message me. Either that, or you can message the team at Dressage Anywhere or eRiders. I'm sure they'll be really willing to help you get started. Don't be afraid to give it a go. Anyway, let me know if I can be any help. Good luck. Let me know how those tests go.